The Top Row Club is a prestigious institution at the Nerdery. The club's membership was derived from a group of employee photos on the company's website, neatly arranged in a table, with 30 nerds in each row. The table organizes the nerds by tenure with the company, with the longest-serving nerds across the top row. A position in the top row of the table was coveted by nerds across the company. Competing for the top row, nerds fought for years. Having nerds above you leave the company was the only way to enter this club. For years, many nerds patiently waited for admission. However, in early 2016, an impending redesign of the company's website threatened to cause the table to disappear. This would grant those already in the Top Row Club a state of permanence. It was this impending disappearance of the table that caused some Top Row hopefuls to take matters into their own hands. Accused of using dubious methods to get there that were specious at best and beguiling at their worst.
Jillian Reynolds' ascension to the Top Row Club involved a highly regarded pet named Honey. Honey, a dog owned by Tom O'Neill, had been a member of the club until her retirement at age 75, in dog years, of course. Her retirement was negotiated in a back-channel conference between Tom and Jillian so as to provide for Honey's continued comfort and care.
And of course, that just happened to be mere weeks before the entire grid, as we know it, was to be retired. I entered into closed-door negotiations with Tommy O and secured an agreement for Honey's retirement. I don't have anything against Honey. She was a great office dog in the early years, but lately she's hardly been around. So I don't feel bad at all about my involvement.
Other, less charitable accounts say that Honey was forcibly retired, removed by Jillian herself. Jillian categorically denies this, stating that everything was proper and legal, if done in a back-channel method.
I was happy to go into retirement and to let Jillian rise to the top row. 75 years was enough time for me to serve the Nerdery, and with Jillian's help, my retirement package was very generous.
The tale of Mr. Brian Litzinger's ascension to the Top Row Club is certainly interesting and controversial. After Jillian Reynolds' admission to the Top Row Club, and just days before the Top Row was potentially going to be retired from the company's website, Mr. Litzinger found himself to be the first in line to be admitted, but with basically no time remaining. Somehow, he pulled off the impossible. On January 25th, 2016, a small and mysterious change was made to the CSS of the company's website by one Matthew Tonak, who was also a member of the Top Row Club at the time. This change caused the table of nerds such that each row contained 31 nerds instead of just 30, thus exalting Mr. Litzinger to the prestigious Top Row Club. Now, we don't know how Mr. Litzinger influenced Tonak. Some suspect bribery, extortion, maybe blackmail, while others view it as a purely friendly gesture by a nice webmaster. And it's truly a modern spectacle of conniving genius. Following Mr. Litzinger's admission to the Top Row Club, a nerd named Michael Hills became the last nerd to ever be first in line to being admitted to the prestigious club. And he'll forever be suspended in a state of, man, that was so close. I mean, this is serious stuff. He'll go down in history as the legendary nerd who almost was.
As time moves forward, the Nerdery's Top Row Club will remain one of history's most exclusive and elite groups, akin to the Freemasons, Illuminati, and Disneyland's Club 33, providing glory for those accepted and intrigue for those on the outside. But as the company's website experiences subsequent iterations, we can only assume that other elite groups will rise to rule in nerd glory. What will take the place of the Top Row Club? Only time holds the answer.